So now I'm ready to tell you about the MAC season. This is our performance series of touring shows, and we are going to kick off the season with everyone's favorite rock band, the Bodines. The Bodines are probably one of the most fun rock bands that you've ever seen in the MAC. Everybody has such a good time at these shows. We love this band so much. And you know, with everything we've been through, we thought, wouldn't it be awesome if we could start a tradition with having them open the season, because they make for such a great party. And this is our season kickoff party night. So if you come an hour and a half early, we'll have drink specials and appetizers, and you pay a little bit extra to come. But all of our dining partners bring some samples from their fabulous restaurants. There's great food, silent auction, lots of fun, and it gets everybody in the mood to get back together again and get the season going. After the Bodines, we have a very special performance coming. It's called the Soweto Gospel Choir. Hope it's been a long time coming. And that's on Friday, September 30th. So Soweto Gospel Choir is sort of a goodwill ambassador of Africa. They have been around since the days of Nelson Mandela and well beyond, before apartheid, and they used music as their way to message to the rest of the world that they wanted freedom, that they wanted equal rights, and they became truly an ambassador of the country. It's a very uplifting, hopeful gospel sound that they create. The show usually goes down to Symphony Center, but because of a booking conflict, they couldn't take it, so they offered the show to us, and we are absolutely thrilled to get to present this very special performance and tour direct from Africa. After Soweto Gospel Choir, we're going to move west and go to a different continent, and we're going to take you to Mexico for Mariachi Hadensio. And they are performing with special guest Lupita Infante. So Lupita Infante's grandfather was a very, very famous mariachi musician in Mexico during his glory years in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. He was kind of like the Frank Sinatra of Mexico. And Lupita is his granddaughter, and she has a stunning voice. And she's performing with Mariachi Hadensio, who you might have seen on PBS. They are a very well-respected, beautiful mariachi group, and they will be here Sunday, October 2nd. And then after that, we're going to go back up to North America, and we're going to go to the DooWop Project. That's Sunday, October 9th. Now, the DooWop Project is kind of a show that's really from Broadway. All of these performers were either in the Jersey Boys or Motown the Musical, and they took all the best doo-wop songs from those musicals and put a show together. It's very high energy, and these guys are crazy talented. They sing and they dance, and it's a very fun show, and you will know all your favorite songs from those eras, and we're thrilled to bring them back. Also, they have a PBS special that's coming out in October, so stay tuned for that. After that, we are going to Chicago with Gus Giordano Dance Chicago. It's their 60th anniversary season. So what you might not know about Gus Giordano Dance is they really are the grandfather of modern jazz. If you think about Bob Fosse's style of dancing, they're the people who gave birth to that style of dance here in Chicago, and they are probably the most respected jazz dance company in the country. And they will be celebrating their 60th anniversary with us here on Saturday, October 15th. Now, I said I think what the country needs more than anything is to laugh and to sing and to dance. And if you noticed, we're kind of bringing you shows from around the world that make you laugh, sing, or dance. And this show will make you laugh. It's our very own WGN's Pat Tomasulo. He is the sports anchor on WGN. And if you notice, he always has, you know, something sarcastic and funny to say. And he has his own stand-up show. And I was doing a promo at WGN, and he said, "When are you going to book me?" And I said, "How about right now? How about this year?" And I am so glad that we can finally have him here with us. He'll be here on Saturday, November 5th. After Pat Tomasulo's show, College Theater presents their annual production of A Christmas Carol. This year, it's going to be produced by Amelia Barrett. Now, Amelia said to me yesterday, I have a secret to tell you. I don't like Christmas Carol. I think it's so sad. And I said, well, Amelia, how can you make it joyful? And she said, well, I think that the show is surrounded in joy and that Scrooge just doesn't see it. So I'm going to find a way to make this as joyful as possible. So I'm really excited to see what she's going to do with the show this year. This show traditionally has a cast of over 50 students. It's been a long time tradition of the MAC. And what makes the show and this version so special is it was written just for us, and it's only an hour long. So it's a short version of the classic that we all know and love so well. It's great for the entire family, and I'm really excited to see what Amelia's going to do with it. Then after that, we keep you in the holiday mood with Second City's Jingle Bell Ruckus on Saturday, December 10th. There's 2 shows at 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. This is the perfect holiday date night show. Or if the holidays have got you stressed out and down, come on over to the MAC, have a drink, watch the show. It's irreverent and funny, and it pokes fun at all of the holiday traditions and stressors that we all create for ourselves. And it's always a big crowd pleaser and a great way to sort of calm down after you've been shopping all day. Then coming on Sunday, December 11th is probably one of the shows I'm the most excited to see. This is Vodka. Now, how I learned about Vodka is a dear friend of mine called me one night and said, Diana, you have to get the show. And I said, what is the show? And he said, I just saw the most amazing a cappella group. And I said, you know, Jeff, I don't know if I love a cappella. He goes, just listen to this. And he sent me a link, and I watched the video, and I was absolutely blown away. So Vodka were all cast out of Disney, and they were a cast for the Disney theme park in Florida. And they did a cappella versions of all the great Disney classic songs. And they're absolutely off the chart amazing. They sing all the princess parts, Be Our Guest, then they do a medley. It's fun, it's exciting. Well, when we decided that the date we could make work was December 11th, I said, do you have holiday? They said, oh yeah, we have a show called The Spirit of the Season. I'm like, perfect. We can do a beautiful Christmas show. So they sent me their version of Oh Come All Ye Faithful. And I have to tell you, I have seen thousands of Christmas shows. I've directed and produced thousands of Christmas shows. This one is absolutely gorgeous. The singers are some of the best you've ever heard. Their harmonies are absolutely magical, and they also sing the instrumentation. You just have to see it to believe it, and I promise you, you will be in the holiday mood after that show. After Vodka comes our other wonderful MAC tradition, Salt Creek Ballet's The Nutcracker. I am a big believer that families need to have their traditions that they get to follow with the kids and to get them into the holiday spirit. And if you are looking for a classic, gorgeous, lavish version of the Nutcracker, this is it. There's a lot of fun, crazy Nutcracker versions around the Chicago area, but this is the real deal, and it's performed with a live orchestra, the New Philharmonic Orchestra. So you're getting the most classic, beautiful version of this show that you can imagine. The costumes are absolutely exquisite. The Christmas tree grows in front of the kids' eyes. It snows on stage. It has all the bells and whistles you're looking for, and that is on Saturday and Sunday, December 17th and 18th. Our next show is called The Hot Club of Cowtown, featuring Tyler Hilton. And Tyler Hilton's going to perform all of Elvis's greatest hits. Now, if you know the band Hot Club of Cowtown, they are this kind of honky-tonk trio with the most amazing female fiddle player you've ever seen in your life. I've never seen anybody play the fiddle the way she can play this fiddle. And it's high energy, loads of fun. Hot Club has been here several times. We bring them back because the crowds go crazy for them, and I cannot wait to hear them play the music of Elvis Presley. This is sure to be a lot of fun and to warm up a cold winter night on Sunday, January 15th. The next show up is Palabolos. And the name of this show is called Big 5-0 because they're celebrating their 50th anniversary on Sunday, February 5th. Now, you might say, I've never heard of them. They're one of the most famous dance companies in the country. They actually performed at the Olympics. They're the dance company that can spell words with their body and make amazing silhouettes and shadows. They're a lot of fun. They're really innovative. They're really edgy. And they are probably some of the most physically fit people you've ever seen in your life. But I think this is dance for everyone. You don't have to love ballet or love jazz. They truly make spectacles with their body and take you to really fun, crazy places. And I can't wait to see what they're doing for their big anniversary show. Then on Valentine's weekend, we think that the best way to celebrate Valentine's Day is by laughing with your partner. And so the Best of the Second City does a holiday show for us that is all geared toward relationships and funny relationship situations and Valentine's Day and lovers and quarrels and laughs. And that show is on Saturday, February 11th. And there's also 2 shows of that at 5 and 8. Now, if you're looking for something a little more romantic for Valentine's Day weekend, we have a very special show for you, direct from Jazz at Lincoln Center. And they are going to be doing a show called Songs We Love. And if you like all the old standards, you're going to love this show because they play Ella Fitzgerald, Duke Ellington, Frank Sinatra, all those favorite love songs and ballads and jazz standards that people love to sing and dance with. And so that is on Sunday, February 19th, and that's a wonderful way to celebrate Valentine's Day weekend. Then on Saturday, February 25th comes Malevo. Now, I don't even know how to describe this show to you. This is a group of dancers from Argentina. You may have remembered seeing them. They got the golden buzzer on America's Got Talent. And their dance is really like athletic. It's like Argentinian cowboys in some ways. So they do a lot of step dancing and rhythmic stomping and that kind of thing. But they're very acrobatic. They're very, so they flip around, they dance around, but they're also amazing drummers. So there's an amazing rhythmic component to it. And they're passionate and they're powerful. And I think when you take a little view of this video clip, you're going to understand what I'm seeing. Next up is Wings, a Celtic celebration of dance, Sunday, February 26th. And that's so we can all get in the mood for St. Patrick's Day coming around the bend. Wings is a very traditional Irish dance company. They do all the traditional Irish step dance. But what makes this group special is the artists in the show also sing and they also play instruments. So it's a very folksy, warm, intimate evening with traditional Celtic music and dance that I think you're really going to enjoy. The next show we have is on Saturday, March 11th, and it's the music and legacy of the band Chicago. The name of the band performing is called Brass Transit. They performed one time at a Lakeside show. I think that they're the only band that's probably better than the band that they're covering, Chicago. Their singer is spectacular. He is just off the chart good. And the audiences at Lakeside have gone crazy for them. And you can listen to them all night long. It's hit after hit after hit. And they have the brass and and the horn section with them. It is a full-scale production, very entertaining. If you like the music of Chicago, you're going to love this show. Then on Saturday, May 13th, we have something very different. We have a one-woman show starring Kelly Swanson, and it's called Who Hijacked My Fairy Tale? So Kelly used to be a motivational speaker, and she wrote a show about what happens to women after they say I do, and after the handsome prince, and they lived happily ever after. And she's like, it's not always like that. And it's a very fun way to look at your life, to look at the role of women in society today. But it's not a male bashing show. She's so positive, but she's more than anything super funny. And she makes women look at themselves and go, okay, lighten up. It's all going to be okay. And it's good for moms, and it's good for daughters, and it's good for grandmas. And so that's why we're having it on Mother's Day weekend. We thought it's a great way to celebrate Mother's Day weekend and bring your mom and have some laughs. And then we close out the season with the world famous Glenn Miller Orchestra on Sunday, May 14th. And who doesn't like the Glenn Miller Orchestra? This is the original orchestra that plays with, well, they're not the original orchestra. They'd be a little too old to play, but they play with the original charts of Glenn Miller. And the band is phenomenal. This is a sure sellout every year. So if this is something that you want to see, I highly recommend you get your tickets now. This too makes a fantastic Mother's Day gift. So I wanted to thank our dining partners today, because our dining partners support us and support you with specials and discounts. And when you come to the box office, be sure to ask for a discount card to one of our dining partners. They offer you great deals if you show your ticket when you go to the restaurant. Adele's in Wheaton, A Toda Madre in Glen Ellen has amazing Mexican food, Reserve 22. Glen Prairie in Glen Ellen, and Santa Fe for traditional Mexican fare. So we have a nice variety of really phenomenal restaurants to choose from. I want to make sure I thank all our sponsors that help the MAC be successful throughout the year, and all of you who support the MAC. Bank of America, Ball Horticulture, Bjarni Olsevik, Doubletree Hotel, where our artist stays, and Lyle. The DuPage Foundation, which is a wonderful supporter of arts in DuPage County. The Illinois Arts Council, who is a great friend of the arts in Illinois. The College of DuPage Foundation, truly our best friend who helps us and supports us throughout the year. Follett's Bookstore, WDCB Radio, and STG Divorce Law. We want to thank all our sponsors for all their support and help. You are what keeps us going. So I think that's all I have to share with you today. I do hope I've inspired you to become a subscriber today. And for the best seats in the house and the best value, make sure that you buy your tickets early. The more shows you buy, the bigger your discount. Single shows, if you just want to come see one show, those tickets go on sale on August 6th, online and by phone on August 9th. On August 6th at 11 a.m., we're having a big party at the MAC. It's our tickets on sale party. And we will have an Andy Warhol impersonator that you can take pictures with. We'll have sandwiches for you for lunch. So while you're waiting online, you can have a snack. We encourage you to come with your order form filled in, but then you can pick out the seats that you want and get your tickets in person. And there's the fewest amount of service charges when you come on August 6th. For more information on any of these shows, please visit atthemac.org, or you can stop by the box office or just call us at 630-942-4000.